Welcome to Zaragoza, Spain. So welcome to my travel blog here in Zaragoza, Spain. And welcome para sa celebration ng Semana Santa 2026. At isa pa, ito rin yung aming last days, 4 days dito sa Zaragoza, Spain. I hope you enjoy my video. At dito sa 4 days, manonood tayo ng maraming parade or procession ng Semana Santa. At mas marami ito kaysa sa Suria at sa Sigubia. So ayan guys, ayan na ang daming ng karo nila. Ayan, nagpapalit sila ng Procession. Siyempre sakit yan sa ito dahil heavy yan nagpapalit sila palit na sila ng Procession. Siyempre masakit yan sa dito sa pagkarga-karga kasi yan, antique yan made of wood or I don't know kung yan, ceramic, kaya maraming nagkakarga every year ganyan dito, kaya mga kaibigan, mga sangkay, pwede kayo pumunta rito every year. Nagsiselebrate sila ng Semana Santa ng ganito. Dito sa Zaragoza, they call it traditionally known in English as Zaragoza. As the capital city of the province of Zaragoza and the autonomous community of Aragon, Spain. It lies by the Ebro River and its tributaries, the Huerba and the Gallego, roughly in the center of both Aragon, and the Ebro Basin. In the 1st century BCE, Romans founded the colony of Saragossa over the Siditani settlement of Salduvi. The city was the capital of the upper march of Al-Andalus under Umayyad rule, the later thriving as capital of Ram state ruled by the Banu Hud, the Taifa of Zaragoza. It swiftly became the political and spiritual center of the Kingdom of Aragon after the 1118 Christian conquest, and its inhabitants managed to preserve the consolidate initially granted privilege over the course of the late Middle Ages. Zaragoza hosted Expo 2008 in mid-2008, a world fair on water and sustainable development. It was also a candidate for the European Capital of Culture in 2012. The city is famous for its folklore, local cuisine, and landmarks such as the Basilica del Pilar, La Seu Cathedral, and the Aljaferia Palace. Together with La Seu and the Aljaferia, several other buildings form part of the Modihar architecture of Aragon, which is a UNESCO World Heritage. The Siditani, a tribe of ancient Liberians, populated a village called Salduba in Roman sources. Roman Caesar Augustus founded the city as Caesar Augusta between 25 BC and 11 BC as a colony to settle army veterans from the Cantabrian Wars. As a Roman city, it had all the typical public building, forum, baths, theater, and was an important economic center. Many Roman ruins can still be seen in Zaragoza city. So dito sa Zaragoza, during Semana Santa, napakaganda kasi marami kang makikita ng mga procession. May pang umaga, may pang hapon at pang gabi kasi last days na ito ng Semana Santa. Hindi katulad doon din kami sa saan ba yun? Sa Sevilla, pero magdamagan doon simula gabi hanggang umaga ng madaling araw. Dito hanggang gabi lang, mga 11 ng gabi. So ayan, nagsawa talaga ako sa kapanood ng Semana Santa dito sa Zaragoza. Dito sa Zaragoza, araw-araw, sa 4 na araw, maraming prosesyon sa umaga at saka sa hapon. kaya nagsawa talaga ako. Pero yung ibang araw namin nag-tour kami sa city at saka sa mga castles at saka sa mga museum at iba pang cathedral del Pilar at saka iba pang mga cathedral na aming binisita. Holy Week in Zaragoza, although not elaborate an affair as its Andalusian or Bajo Aragon counterparts, has several processions passing through the city center every day with dramatic sculptures, black dress praying women, and hundreds of hooded people playing drums. It has been a festival of international tourist interest. Yes, dito sa Zaragoza, marami dito pag Semana Santa, mga babae naman nakaitim at nagdadarasal sila. May mga bitbit silang mga rosary dito sa Holy Week or Semana Santa dito sa Spain. Hindi lang sa Zaragoza pero all over Spain. Dito daw sa Zaragoza ay famous yung malalaking drum na yan. Kaya dito lang ako nakakita ng sobrang laking drum. Kung katabi ako, para halos mabibingi ako niyan eh. The sound of drums is one of the most impressive elements of this fiesta. The Easter week celebration in Zaragoza dates back to the 18th century. The celebration attracts more than 100,000 visitors every year. More than 15,000 people from 24 Easter Brotherhoods take part in the procession. The thundering sound of drums during the procession is particularly impressive. Furthermore, throughout the road, you can hear saitas, traditional Easter week songs, interspersed with hutas, the typical traditional songs from the region. The crowning moment of Easter week in Zaragoza is a Good Friday, with the procession of the Holy Burial, the departure of the different brotherhood from their headquarters, or the final act of each procession, called the Seguida, are other highly emotive moments. Easter week is one of the most heartfelt and deep-rooted fiestas celebrated in Spain. This commemoration has centuries of history and tradition, remembering the passion and death of Jesus Christ. The streets of the majority of Spain's cities, towns, and villages become the stage for religious fervor and devotion, combining grief and meditation in memory of Christ's death. Music, art, and color came together in magical procession. Solemn parades with crowds of people accompany religious images on the route through the streets. The sound of drums is one of the most impressive elements of the fiesta. The Easter week celebration in Zaragoza dates back to the 18th century. The celebration attracts more than 100,000 visitors every year. More than 15,000 people from 24 Easter Brotherhood take in that procession. The thundering sound of drums during the procession is particularly impressive. Furthermore, throughout the road, you can hear saitas, traditional historic songs, interspersed with the utas, typical traditional song from the region. The crowning moment of Easter in Zaragoza is on Good Friday, with the procession of the Holy Burial, the departure of the different brotherhood from their headquarters, or the final act of each procession, called the Recogida, are other highly emotive moments. Easter week is one of the most heartfelt and deep-rooted fiesta celebrated in Spain. This commemoration has centuries of history and tradition, remembering the passion and death of Jesus Christ. The street of the majority of Spain's cities, towns, and villages become the stage for religious fervor and devotion, combining grief and meditation in memory of Christ's death. Music, art, and color come together in magical procession, solemn parades in which crowds of people accompany religious images on the road through the streets. Oo nga naman, kasi nung first time ko manood ng Semana Santa sa Sevilla, talagang umiyak ako paglabas ng simbahan doon sa Cathedral ng Sevilla. Talagang sulim na sulim yung music, yung every steps, lahat ng paa nakikita ko, ang dami-daming paa sa ilalim ng karo. Pagkatapos yung music, pagkatapos para bang feeling ko yung nandoon na ako noong yung 20th century, parang ito pala yung ng Spanish na dinala sa Pilipinas, yung tradition nila, pero hindi 100% na copy natin sa Pilipinas doon. Pero nagsiselebrate pa rin tayo ng Holy Week sa Pilipinas, kaya lang lahat ng tao pag Good Friday or pag Saturday at Sunday, nasa dagat na yan, naliligo na. Dito, walang tao ang dagat kasi nanonood lahat ang tao ng procession. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my short video and this episode of Zaragoza Holy Week. Thank you and see you on my next travel vlog. Ciao, ciao!